That's inhumane. I don't think people should have to live in those conditions.
So you didn't vote for Trump?
No, I did not.
Okay, and this may be one of the reasons because he treats people like this.
Yeah.
Do you think the Biden administration and Kamala Harris in charge of the immigration stuff in his administration would have ever treated people this way?
I don't think they would have treated.
You don't think they would have?
No.
And Kamala and Biden have kind hearts.
They do.
They do.
They showed that.
Yeah. You've heard about Alligator Alcatraz treating people like this, right?
Yeah, I've heard about it, yeah.
Yeah. You've heard about it?
I have. Yeah.
Like right on the floor, they're sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
Well, I have a picture today of some of the Biden era detention centers. If we're going to have immigration policies and deportations, would you prefer people have to go through here?
Yes, instead of the alligator, yes.
Yeah, so this is better than Alligator Alcatraz. We are here in Winter Park, Florida at the farmers market doing a little bit of auditing and also asking people, how terrible are these photos of Alligator Alcatraz that was just allowed to stay open? Just kidding. These are Biden administration detention centers in Arizona and Texas. This is a lovely, well-kept Alligator Alcatraz because President Trump is very kind to the illegal immigrants who come into this country. Let's see if people know that this isn't so bad as they're saying it is. We're asking people today to react to these photos of Alligator Alcatraz. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you know about it?
It's horrible. I don't want it in Florida. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
especially the
really all I have
Everglades,
about
right?
it, yeah. Especially, period. Yeah.
You're like, period. All right. What do you see in these pictures?
I see horrible. I see people that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Sleeping on the floor.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It shouldn't be anywhere. Period.
And you've heard about Alligator Alcatraz treating people like this, right?
Yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah. You've heard about it?
I have. Yeah.
Like right on the floor, they're sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have no like medical care if they need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like tarps outside.
Yeah.
These pictures are from Alligator Alcatraz. Is this what you would expect it to look inside?
A little bit based on a bit of what I heard of the pretty minimal conditions. Didn't this get a court order to just evacuate everyone out recently?
So, yes, and then 2-1, a 2-1 decision by the Circuit Appeals actually ruled that it can stay open, so they're resuming operations.
Oh, when did that happen?
Literally like 3 days ago.
Oh,
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
it's unfortunate.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Who's on your shirt?
Oh, it's a rapper. His name is Amine.
He's very handsome.
Thank you.
So you were following me and I see you're recording right now. What were you going to do?
Well, I told my friend that you were here. I was going to send her this video. You can say hi if you want.
Yeah. Hi there. If you want to support my work, you can go to patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett. Even $5 a month helps support my security fund. He's right here with me to make sure people who are following me around with cameras that have a weird reaction when I catch them don't hurt me. So we appreciate him too. You did, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, because I turned around and you were like, anyway.
I didn't think you were going to approach me, but I mean.
Yeah, well, you're recording me. Have I ever been known not to confront people? I don't think so.
Yeah.
What do you think of these photos of an immigration detention center?
I think that's really sad. I don't think you should treat human beings like that.
Yeah. So this is like something you don't agree with Trump administration on?
No, I do not.
Okay. Why not? What's going on in these photos?
That's inhumane. I don't think people should have to live in those conditions.
Yeah. And you think maybe a president who would allow this to happen to people coming across the border shouldn't be the president?
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So did you vote for Joe Biden? Oh no, you're kind of young. Were you able to vote?
I did vote, and it wasn't for Joe Biden because I couldn't vote then, but I didn't vote for Trump this time either.
Oh, so you voted for Kamala?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. So you didn't vote for Trump?
No, I did not.
Okay. And this may be one of the reasons because he treats people like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would never vote for someone in the administration that would do this to migrants.
I mean, listen, it's one of those things where you got to vote for the lesser evil, and not everybody's going to have perfect politics, but if I'm going to vote for someone, I'd rather vote for somebody who does less of stuff like this, even if I can't avoid it altogether.
So we know that they have like inhumane conditions there, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Right. Well, I have a picture today of some of the Biden era detention centers for immigrants. And this is how they had it set up for immigrants who were about to be deported. Do you think this is reasonable?
Yeah, sure, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have bunk beds, there's
Yeah.
toilets back there, a clean floor.
Yes, correct, yes.
Yeah. So like this maybe if we're going to have immigration policies and deportations, would you prefer people have to go through here?
Yes, instead of the alligator age, yes.
Yeah. So this is better than Alligator Alcatraz. Perfect. What is going on in Alligator Alcatraz? Like what inhumane conditions have you heard of?
No, I just saw it on the news. That's why I know about it, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Alligator Alcatraz.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking that, okay.
Yeah. This is Alligator Alcatraz.
I think it's
Yeah.
wrong across the board.
But why?
We're human beings. I don't understand. I don't understand.
So
where
are the
you're-
gangs in
where you're
Chicago
getting at.
that get picked up and sent to
I
jail.
don't understand where you're coming from.
But why is it wrong to send illegal, violent, criminal aliens to a detention center where they are very comfortable until they get deported?
You actually don't know for a fact that they're being done for that due process.
And
You're
you
just
don't.
have
They
your
do
stance.
have due process. If they're here,
have
they've
your
already had deportation orders.
I'm not having an argument with you about this. I really don't even want to have this conversation. The fact that you came up here all nice and then just kind of flip the thing is
You might-
just
you
as
might not
manipulative as
know.
what you're trying to do right now. It's
Yeah. Well,
manipulative.
actually, I'm just trying to give you
No, it's
some
manipulative.
news. And actually, if he had gone to ground.news/celebrity, maybe he would have known that actually this is what's happening in Alligator Alcatraz. He probably gets his news strictly from the left. When if you go to ground.news/liberty, you can get your news from every single side of the aisle, the left, the center, and the right. If he had gone there, he would have been able to compare and contrast what he's being told from certain headlines and gotten the full picture. That's exactly why I go to ground.news/liberty to catch up on my news before we film. Ground News is a platform that lays out coverage from the left and the right side by side so that nothing gets left out and you can see the full picture. Let me show you why Ground News is so revolutionary. It's able to show me how 65% of coverage on this story about Kilmar Abrego Garcia was slanted to the left, while just 6% came from the right. Use the QR code on the screen or go to ground.news/liberty right now for 40% off to use the same tools I do to stay informed. We're showing people pictures of alligator.
Alcatraz?
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. What do you think of these photos?
Can we skip this one? I'm so sorry.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, let's
No.
see this one. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you glad that Alligator Alcatraz is
We
open?
hate it, like, but it's a really sensitive topic for us and our community. And we would.
What community are you part of?
I'm so sorry. It's just not.
Yeah, because of the.
Can we talk off camera for a second and I'll let you know? It's just not.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
really safe for us to be on.
Why
those
isn't it?
things.
Is
Sorry.
everything okay?
Yeah, it's
Why
fine.
aren't you safe?
It's fine. It's just not.
Are you not safe?
I don't feel comfortable being on camera with those things because our community is being very visualized right now. Yeah.
Okay.
targeted, so.
Okay, because I'm not Hispanic. I don't have brown skin, so I don't really know firsthand like what you might be going through. I'd love to learn more. Are you guys illegal? No. Then you'll be fine. It was just asking a question about. Okay, she's literally in tears right now, which was not my intention to make her cry. Now he's like hitting her, telling her let's go. All I was doing was asking questions about immigration in our country. Okay, I think this goes to show that people are being told ridiculous lies in this country about what's happening with immigration and targeting brown people and targeting anybody who might speak Spanish or whatever. That's not happening. And now this woman is literally scared for her life. She's over there crying. She's literally crying, like she's crying. And that was not my intention. I didn't make her cry. The mainstream media and the Democrats are making that woman cry right now because she's so scared to even talk about immigration in this country that she's going to be deported or something. If she's not illegal, she's not going to be deported. End of story. Would you ever expect the previous administration to treat migrants this way?
The previous administration? No, probably not.
No, probably not. They probably had more respect for them.
You'd hope so, at least. Yeah.
I hope so, but yeah. What if I told you these photos are actually from the previous administration? This
They
one is
are?
in Texas. Yes.
Oh.
This one is in Arizona, where they just put tents over their head and had them sleeping outside on the concrete floor.
That's a rough spot for Arizona. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm surprised, but also, yikes. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Alligator Alcatraz. They have bunk beds. They have toilets. They have air conditioning. They have a pillow. They get what they need. They get 3 meals a day. They have medical care and dental care in there. And they have a rec room where they can
Medical
go.
and dental, really?
Yep.
That's better than the other pictures.
Do you know what Alligator Alcatraz is?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
I'm
Okay.
opposed.
You're opposed to it? Okay. These are some photos from inside that were leaked. What do you think about that?
Think it's not unacceptable. Should change.
Yeah, exactly. There's people lying on concrete floors. That's in Arizona. In Texas, they just got them what looks like on yoga mats on the ground and like foil wrapped around them, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. What do you think about the fact that a court, they ruled that Alligator Alcatraz can stay open?
Well, I told you I'm opposed to it. I think it
Yeah.
should close. Unnecessary.
Yeah. Why do you oppose it?
I think it's unnecessary.
Why is it unnecessary?
Unnecessary.
Yeah. For what reasons?
Well, there are no reasons to justify it.
An immigration detention center, a temporary detention center?
Well, I don't know their status.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Okay, of
ankle
course.
bracelet's really for luck.
Yeah. See ya.
Thank
you.
okay. He hasn't, what? Anyway, that wasn't Alligator Alcatraz. That is one facility in Arizona, the other one in Texas under the Biden administration. If these people would stick around long enough for me to question and get their opinions on stuff, maybe they would realize that.
I'm gonna tell her right now that I'm getting interviewed by you.
Okay. Well, tell her to go to my Patreon too. Can you?
Yeah, she wants you to go to her Patreon.
And do what? And
Why?
donate.
Oh, well, she's not gonna do that.
And type it and donate.
And donate.
Say $5 a month
$5 a month
to fund her security.
to fund her amazing security. Look at that.
Yeah, he is pretty amazing, isn't he?
I mean, it's a whole bunch of people that are essential to Florida. And
So the people being detained in Alligator Alcatraz are like important to Florida?
oh, absolutely. I mean, every person is important to Florida. I mean, it's a very diverse community. I don't really.
Okay. What about all of like the rapists and the murderers and the child predators that are being held there until they're detained? Or I'm sorry, until they're deported.
Well, I mean, you could just put them in a prison.
But instead, we're actually doing something better and we're getting them out of the country. That's better than holding them in jail and like our taxes going toward them long term, right?
I mean, not
You
really.
don't think that
Somebody
those
else is
people-
they're just gonna go to another place and do it again.
Do you think the Biden administration and Kamala Harris in charge of the immigration stuff and his administration would have ever treated people this way?
I don't think they would have treated.
You don't think they would have?
No.
Do you think Kamala and Biden probably have more of a heart for the people trying to come in and have a better life?
If you're human, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have a kind heart to anybody, no matter who you are.
And Kamala and Biden have kind hearts.
They do.
They do.
They show that.
Yeah. What if I told you these are actually facilities under the Biden and Harris administration where they had people on the Arizona ground in the Arizona heat with just tarps over them. No, not even like towels or anything to sit on. This over here, they basically just had little yoga mats and gave them tinfoil blankets to lay right on the ground in these detention centers. This was in Arizona. That was in Texas. That's not Alligator Alcatraz.
That's in Texas.
I don't know if that's still that great looking, but it's better. I still
Well, there's no artwork on the walls, right? Like there's no
Yeah, sure,
artwork,
there's
there's
no
no
artwork.
rugs or any, like there's no potted plants or statues or anything. But they're not sleeping on the floor.
They're not sleeping on the floor. No.
And they have pillows,
Sure.
air conditioning.
They do?
Yeah, there's air conditioning.
Oh, I guess I can see the vent.
Well, that's the bathroom. But yeah, did you know that any of this was going on in Alligator Alcatraz? That they actually got all of these accommodations?
No, but I don't watch the news or anything that much.
Okay.
I get things through like third hand, just like people talking. That's pretty much how I get my news.
Okay.
I try not to watch it. I don't need my blood pressure any higher than it is most of the time.
True.
Doesn't change the fact that I don't think it's a great location.
No, that's fair. You can definitely disagree with the location. But I think people have been lied to about the conditions in which these people are being held who did come into the country illegally. And there's no women and children in this detention center. There's no children or families. It's just adults in this detention center. Whereas there are literally children on concrete floors right next to trash cans.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. You said Texas and Arizona?
Yeah. What if I told you this is not Alligator Alcatraz? These are actually detention centers in Arizona and Texas under the Biden administration in 2021.
I'd say Biden isn't a perfect president either, and I don't support what he did then either.
Okay. Well, you voted for Kamala, his best friend, running mate there. You could have voted for Trump. If you, this lesser evil, this is Alligator Alcatraz. They're not sleeping on the floor. They've got working bathrooms. They've got air conditioning. They aren't in tents. They don't have children laying on concrete floors in the Arizona heat with just a little tarp over them to try and protect them from the blazing sun. So if you believe in voting for someone who wouldn't treat people like this, then why did you vote for Kamala?
Well, I voted for her because Trump does a lot more shit like that than she ever will, or would have. And
She literally did this.
like I said, I'm not saying she's perfect, but I'm saying that I disagree with a lot more stuff that Trump's doing than Kamala. And at the end of the day, why would I vote for somebody who I disagree with more?
So you said that you wouldn't vote for someone who would do this. And it's fair to say that the person, yeah. So you voted for his running mate. They called her the border czar, right? Like she was in charge of the border and everything. This happened under their watch, and you went and you cast a vote for someone who treated migrants coming across the border like this.
Why would I vote for somebody who did that?
Yeah.
I didn't. I voted for Kamala. I didn't vote for Biden.
Yeah, this was her administration.
That was the Biden administration, right?
Yes.
So when I talk about Trump,
she was the
I don't
vice
talk about
president.
Mike Pence's administration.
Okay, so
Because those are two separate
Kamala
countries.
didn't have anything to do with the Biden administration.
No, I'm not saying that.
She was ordered to be the border czar and to take control of the border and the immigration issue.
I don't understand the point of pointing to past mistakes to try and justify current ones when the current ones are showing that after 60 days, the judge court ordered it for it to be shut down because of how inhumane it was.
That's not true.
Those ones in Arizona should have been shut down too. It doesn't change the fact that it was wrong.
Yeah, so that's not true. I'm going to correct
So
your
I'm going
claim.
to vote for better. I'm not going to vote.
Is this
for
better?
pedophile
Is
like
this
Trump.
better than this?
Who's
Bunk
been talking about the
beds?
Saudis and Russia. Like I'm not.
Oh, Russia Gate. Anyway, I'm going to collect your claim. Why did the judge a few weeks ago order for Alligator Alcatraz to be shut down?
I'm not doing this with you.
Well, talking about Alligator Alcatraz and everything like that, you don't support it.
I don't think anyone would, but
Yeah,
that
I
doesn't
support
look like a
Alligator.
nice place.
Yeah, so this doesn't look good.
No,
No.
not at all.
What do you see in these pictures?
People laying on the floor
Yeah.
and lots of bags, and they don't look too happy.
They have like yoga mats to lay on or something.
Yeah, not comfortable.
Yeah, not comfortable. There's women and children in these pictures.
You can judge people and you can point fingers all you want, but it all depends who's behind it all.
Biden
Yes,
and Harris.
Biden and Harris, but
Yeah.
to get to that, how did they spread that? How did they get to here? And who, if they accepted that, then they're not kind-hearted.
Yeah, then they're not kind-hearted. In contrast, Trump and DeSantis with Alligator Alcatraz is such a new facility. It actually has bunk beds. They're not sleeping on the floor. In this photo, you can actually see bathrooms back there and wash stations. They have dental and medical care.
Is that just part of it, or is it completely?
Oh no, this is just part. This is part of like where they sleep. They have bunk beds and pillows to sleep on. Unlike here, they just have the concrete floor and maybe a bag of Doritos and a tarp.
recent?
This was in 2021 under the Biden administration.
That's 2021. What is it now?
It's 25.
And it's still the same way.
What?
And is it still the same way?
No.
Okay,
No, the
so
Trump
everything has
administration.
changed. So
Yes,
they
well,
just changed everything.
People were trying to say that Alligator Alcatraz is inhumane and Biden would never do this. Just like you said, you wouldn't expect them to treat migrants this way. But in fact, they treated them so poorly that they lost count of thousands of children that they let into this country. They let drugs over into our country. They let so many people over. We have no clue who is now in our country. And when they were processed, because they let in so many people when they decided to do something about it, they ended up being treated like this,
I can see.
which is just disgusting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And not even a dog should be treated like that.
Yeah, not even, I agree with you, not even a dog should be treated that way. What do you think about the illegal immigration crisis going on in this country?
Prices?
Crisis.
Crisis?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can relate so much. I'm Brazilian.
Okay.
I just came from, I was living in Portugal, but I was born in Brazil.
Okay.
And I don't think it's a bad thing,
Okay.
you know? I just think the like the immigration needs to respect the country, like the rules and
Like the people coming over here need to respect the U.S.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. How long did it take for you to get a visa or citizenship, whatever you have?
I think it was 2 years.
Okay. Do you think that was a fair process?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah. What do you say to the people that say that we should be more lax and who we let over in the immigration process? They're saying it's expensive, it takes too long, and that's why people are coming over across the border illegally. Do you agree with that?
Nah, I don't agree with the illegally,
Yeah.
I think it's fair enough.
Okay,
You know?
perfect. Thank you for that perspective.
Thank you.
Welcome to America. You
Yeah.
can stay. You're welcome. So what do you think is actually going on in here when the people are in here? You think they're like snuggling up, having sweet dreams because they actually get a pillow and a bed and they don't have to sleep on the floor?
You really think that
Sleeping peacefully?
Okay, well, I was going to answer your question, but if you're going to cut me off, then obviously you don't really want me to answer. You
Yeah.
just want to fight with me.
Yeah.
And I think that's why you're here in the first place, but, what do I know?
So what's going on in Alligator Alcatraz for it to be a concentration camp?
Just mistreatment of people. Just because both administrations do it doesn't mean that it's not bad when both of them do it. I don't really understand the point here.
Well, I'm talking specifically about that detention center. What is going on in there that constitutes it to be called a concentration
Why
camp?
don't we look it up right now and we can read some news about it together?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, so she's looking up articles.
Well, look at
What
that.
did
It's
you
being-
Google? Well, what did you
I
Google?
looked up Alligator Alcatraz news. There's no
Okay,
politics
great.
involved in that. Look at this. What is the state of it? Oh, it's being shut down following a preliminary injunction from a U.S. district judge, which ordered them to shut it down due to environmental and due process concerns.
She's reading old news. That's old news. Actually, the Circuit of Court Appeals said that it could continue running about 3 days ago, so it's back in operations and they're continuing what they're doing.
It says on August 28th that they were empty within a few days. Let's see.
That's old news. The Biden administration actually did the same thing, but they had like different types of facilities.
Oh yeah, the U.S. has a very big history of doing this. We did this
Yeah.
to Asian immigrants years ago with more detainment camps. I mean, I never support it.
Well, I mean, these people aren't being targeted because of their skin color or where they're from. They're being targeted because they're in the country illegally.
Well, it depends on the officer. A lot of people claim that people are being brought in here illegally when it's just a claim based off of skin tone.
Why do you say that?
Because I've seen people being detained that have no illegal attributes about them.
Okay, and once they're detained and they get questioned and they prove their citizenship, they are let go, right?
Debatable.
If you have
I've
any
seen
other
a few
proof,
of my friends disappear. Like it's
you don't know where they
terrible.
are today?
No, absolutely no clue.
Or are they
no
illegal?
contact. No.
No. Are you sure?
Yes.
But they're gone.
Yeah, they were.
Did you file a missing persons report?
No, because they know where they are.
Okay, so they're not just gone. They're accounted for?
They're missing. I don't know where they are. The police do. So when you
okay.
file a report, they're saying, "Oh no, they're detained right now."
Okay. What did they do?
Nothing.
All right. I mean, I hope you know your friends pretty well.
I do.
Do you think this, with the bunk beds and the pillows, the bathroom back there, clean floors, air-conditioned facility, do you think if we are to have an immigration and customs enforcement, program in the United States, would this be an acceptable way to at least house them until they're ordered to be deported?
If it's not in the Everglades, yeah.
Okay. But if this were not in the Everglades, you'd be okay?
I mean, for the most part, I'm never a fan of detainment facilities still.
Okay.
I feel like if we have prisons, just put them in a prison for a while. If you're planning on getting rid of them anyway.
In comparison, this is in Arizona. Biden and Kamala set this up for illegal aliens who were caught, and they just had them sleeping outside in tarps. This one is in Texas. It's almost worse. They're on just yoga mats with foil over them to try and keep them warm in the winter. Maybe Alligator Alcatraz is not so bad.
Yes.
I'm not sure, because we don't look at it. I know what you mean. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the media might be lying to you
Okay.
about what's going on in Alligator Alcatraz. Did you know that they had bunk beds and pillows and medical care and a rec center?
No, I just saw it on the news. I didn't go, deeper
Yeah.
into the situation. Yes,
Absolutely. What type of news do you follow?
what you CNN, Fox.
Are you shocked that in the stark differences between the Trump administration and the Biden?
Yeah, I am shocked. It's one thing to be like that and then to turn out to be furnished, in other words.
Absolutely, absolutely. What would you say, do you think the news has anything to do with your perception of what Alligator Alcatraz was and actually the truth of what it is?
Do I think?
Yeah, do you think the news is maybe misleading people into believing something about Alligator Alcatraz that isn't so much true?
Well, the thing is, you're showing that right to me right now, and yeah, sure, I think news would cover up.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
And then and part of it, some of them don't and some of them do, and that's, like I call it a leak in some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them will cover you and some of them won't.
All right.
And it all depends who you believe.
What do you think about that?
Pretty rough. Simultaneously surprising and unsurprising a little bit. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
I hadn't seen pictures on the
I don't want
inside.
your blood pressure to go up, so maybe maybe have some blood pressure medicine next to you and start looking into the truth about this, because I think people are being lied to about what conditions they're being kept under. I think Trump is actually a very kind man when it comes to illegal immigration. And I think Biden has done a lot worse to the migrants coming into our country illegally, incentivizing them to come over. He let tens of thousands of illegal children into our country and just shipped them off to any sponsor who wanted them. We're finding out now that a lot of them are dead. They've been abused. They've been trafficked.
That's not good.
And he let them down. So, yeah. You want to thank President Trump for a wonderful job he's doing?
I don't know necessarily about that.
Okay. All right, cool.
But certainly, I hadn't seen any photos of the inside for either of those spots. I didn't even know those places in Texas or Arizona existed.
Yeah.
So that's fair. But also, I don't watch the news, so that's fair. That's
That's
probably
fair too.
yeah.
That's fair too. All right. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. You're the most kind person I've talked to today.
Oh, really?
So spread that kindness around. More people need it. They're grumpy because it's so hot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not good.
You're just thinking about being in Hawaii. That's why you're so happy.